Hello, and one sec. Welcome back to some more Doki Doki Literature Club. We are now on episode 6. Well, due to my absence, I've decided just to do a bunch of recording today. Just cause why not, you know? And with that out of the way, let's get into episode 6, which is gonna be the second half of this day. And we're gonna start off with showing our poem to Sayori, because she seems a bit down today.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, no need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
Eh? You didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though.
Sorry, voices are changing every episode. It's just because, well, I'm not the best with voices.
But it's okay. Making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Well, thank you, Xander.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. Just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Next up... Yeah, I'm just feeling there's something up with Sayori, but... Yeah, let's go with Monica.
Hi, Xander. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing. Performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. I would always be happy to see... Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. And let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Great job, Xander. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. And unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near your level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring, and learn by trying new things. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. Not that was ever thought, and here I am, a feather. Lost, adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. I think that's what this says. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it.
In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more happy than sad. Well, yeah, I read that correctly. Yeah, totally.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Well, this is a visual novel game, so they kind of are.
I mean, you know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find that other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. That's much more encouraging that way. It'll make you want to continue improving.
My throat is being wacky.
It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, and let's not ski it up.
Oh man, seriously, step backwards.
Eh?
I like your last two way better than this one. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at you for trying different things. As long as you're not just trying to impress Yuri or something like that. Gross.
Okay. Like you said, I'm allowed to try new things. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me?
Eh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away?
It's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh yeah, it's so more like a gah than a gah.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too.
How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. Should have just watched my mouth around Natsuki.
Anyway,
Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful. When you press your lips to mine, I'll be that beach that washes your worries away. Yeah, it's the same thing. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I keep writing about negative things. You know, I wanted to write, this voice really just, sucks the moisture out of my mouth. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So I decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kinda wrote about the same thing, he wanted to pick a top. Like I said, this voice is. You can really hear doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic. And trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up kind of being metaphorical too. Jesus Christ, this voice is very difficult. There's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. It's at the least, it was good practice. And let's end it off with Best Girl Yuri. Xander, this is wonderful. I can feel the emotion that you poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. That was a weird delivery of that line there. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri smiles sadly. Xander, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and to do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. I could say I really enjoy reading. Well, it's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. People you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? Those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all. I'm not a know-it-all, Xander. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. All I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Sander, but I speak too slowly. Second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself.
I know English, trust me.
It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've made at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her hand in her head. This time, she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Beach. Marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray, rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet, we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to the road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. I'm worried that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did. Didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write up the same topic again. Supposed to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise she'd want to do something like that. Probably just wants to show off, and it's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her requests, but, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It could be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to call my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I can agree. 1 second. Okay, thanks for sharing. Okay, this is where we will end this episode, because I feel like it's been going on for a while now, and we still have the rest of this day to finish, so see y'all in the next one.